Friends, wherever you are sitting right now, you know that place was first in creator's mind. Then he contacted architect created a design, and then the place become reality. You know, it happens in so many things. I mean, you think about your place, your table, any physical thing, it works like that. But when it comes to your business success, most people forget that principle. Why do you forget that principle? You have to remember that the same principle which is applicable for your table, for your place, for your house, for your pen, for anything, the same is applicable for your business, your success, and everything. How how are we going to learn that? It's better to learn from the best. And today we have a guest, Joel Salomon, and he is the best in that area. He will tell you why all these beliefs are important, why these affirmations are important, and he will tell you how to create success in your business. So, without me further going, let me invite Joel. And Joel, welcome to our podcast. And so looking forward to you and your talk. And yeah, so let's get started. Just wanted to know more about you, your story, and everything. So, field is yours. Tell us about you.
Thank you so much for having me, Sue. I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful to be here today and to be with all your viewers and to help people become financially free or move towards financial freedom as quickly as possible. Because my belief is that we came here to this earth to thrive, not to survive. And so it took me a while to understand that. I was brought up with many limiting beliefs, and we'll talk about beliefs in a second. It's rule number one in my second book, The 9 Money Rules Millionaires Use. But I was brought up with thoughts like, we can't afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. That's too expensive. I even got screamed at if I left the light on in my room when we left the house. Joel, we're not a shareholder of Long Island Lighting Company. Shut that light off. You know,
Okay.
it's a common way that you're taught through osmosis about money. No, generally parents don't sit their kids down and talk about cash flow and budgeting and checkbooks and credit versus debit and beliefs around money and intuition and how to visualize, as you already talked about, creating ideas in your mind. None of this is taught consciously, but we observe our friends, our family members, our parents, our brothers, sisters, cousins while we're growing up. And then that becomes our programming in our mind for the rest of our lives, unless we consciously decide to change that programming, to change the way
Absolutely.
we're thinking.
And why just parents? Actually, this topic is never addressed even in school. There
Yes,
should be money 101 course, but it's never taught. That's the most
absolutely.
important thing. Beliefs or relationships and all those things are so important. Those are never taught in the school. But means
It's so true. It's
thank God we have a
yeah.
business school like you. So we have a teacher like you. So sure. So tell us more.
So yes, I don't want to get into the school system, but I actually created a charity this year called Solomore Charitable Giving. And the idea is to teach financial literacy to children under 18 so that they
Yeah,
can have the tools and the beliefs and the processes in place so that they, when they become adults, we don't have the issues that we have with the adults today. So
yeah,
that's my
absolutely.
dream, to go into boys and girls clubs around the country, to go to Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and teach them the truth about money, rather than what they were taught from through osmosis from the family or and through school too, which, again, there's no specific courses, but they pick things up from the school, which is not helpful. So So that I did create that charity. But let me talk more about me and how I got to be where I am today. I have a long history in the financial services industry. I started my career as an actuary, and some viewers may know the difference between an actuary and an accountant. An actuary looks at his feet when he talks to you, an accountant looks at your feet when they talk to you.
Okay. That's a good, yeah, great definition. Sure.
And they say an accountant is an actuary with charisma. But I'm not the typical actuary. I did go through all the exams to become a fellow of the Society of Actuaries, and I can sign financial statements. But what actuaries do is they work generally at insurance companies and calculate the premium you have to pay for your life insurance or health insurance or home insurance or auto insurance. And so I did that for a life insurance company for a number of years. And then I decided my dream was to be a money manager. But I talked to a lot of people who gave me doubt, massive doubt. And so I teach hashtag doubt the doubt. Have faith in your dreams and desires. But I didn't, and I didn't realize that what they were telling me was not truth, but just their belief. And then it got into my head. So it did take me. So finally, I found the guy who actually gave me his route that he took to go to become a money manager. And I took a lot of his path, but I will tell you, it took a long time because of that doubt. It took me 15 years. And what I want to do for everyone I meet is shorten that path so that if they have a dream, it doesn't take them 15 years. Maybe my long road can be their shortcut.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so,
absolutely. It is always better to learn from somebody else's mistakes than
right,
your own mistakes. And it's always better to, if you're going through a minefield, follow somebody's footsteps. Why not?
exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Exactly. So it took me 15 years, but I did achieve that dream. I became a money manager at a large financial institution. At the peak, I was managing $700 million.
Oh,
I made
wow.
money. I made money in 2008 when the market was down 40%, and financial companies, the only ones that I was invested in, were down 57%. We managed to make money in 2008 and again in 2009 and 10. And unfortunately, there was a law passed that said banks can't own hedge funds. And so we were all laid off, which
Oh,
gave me the kick in the butt to start my own company. And I say from bad things come good things, from
oh,
terrible,
yeah.
awful things come amazing, great things.
Oh, yeah. There is a silver line at every cloud. Sure. No doubt about
Exactly.
it.
So that gave me the kick in the butt to start my own company. I started my own company in 2012 and might still be doing that today, except I went to a personal development course, had an epiphany there, and we can get into it more if you like. Had an epiphany at that personal development course to shut down my hedge fund, give the money back to my investors, and to become a prosperity coach, to just coach. I don't, now all I do is teach. So I'm not a financial planner, to be clear. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm no longer a hedge fund manager. All I do is coach people. And what I do is I work on people's beliefs. So number one is shifting these beliefs from limiting to empowering beliefs around money, from those thoughts that I grew up with. We can't afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. That's too expensive, to thoughts of abundance and prosperity. So the first thing is I teach how to change beliefs about money. The second thing I teach is manifesting. Now, manifesting may have, some people hear that word and it gets a bad rap. Oh, this woo-woo stuff. But you're manifesting all day, every day. You create your life. I truly believe you create your life. You are the creator of your life. And so why not do it consciously? And why not have specific 8 or 9 techniques that I teach in my Money Miracles membership to manifest money? And I tell my members, don't do all 10. It shouldn't be work. Everything with grace and ease and fun. It should be fun. Oh, this one, it looks interesting. I'll try this one. And do it from a place of expectation and fun rather than fear and worry. And when you make money a game, then it is fun, and then watch it flow. So that's the second thing I teach. And the third thing I teach is from my investing days. I'm also a chartered financial analyst, and I teach the people in my membership, my one-on-one coaching clients, my group coaching clients, how to invest their own money. So rule number 8 in my second book, The 9 Money Rules Millionaires Use, is called DIY investing. So I truly believe, and this is again, back to beliefs. People will say, "Oh, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good in math. I don't have the time." Well, I will tell you, you're spending more time doing Netflix and chill than working on your own financial freedom. And if you spend 1 to 2 hours a week, that's all it
A
is.
week? 1 or 2
That's
hours a
it.
week? Not
That's
even a
it.
day? Oh,
No, 1
wow.
to 2 hours a week. In fact, in my membership, it's less than that. You can binge on the Money Miracles membership for about an hour and a half a month, 1.5 to 2 hours a month. So that's a half an hour a day, a week, not even an hour and a half. And you can learn about how to invest in stocks, how to invest in real estate, how to start your own business. Because what I say is, if you're not passionate about stocks or real estate, get rich in your business. You're passionate about something, align your goals and your dreams with your purpose, and then watch the money flow. Because you don't have to invest it in a business if that's what your passion is. So people are taught, "Oh, I have to put my money into stocks." And then some people have these limiting beliefs about stocks. "Oh, some companies, they're doing bad things." So what's going to happen? They're not going to become rich using stocks. And other people have told me, "Oh, real estate, you can't get rich in real estate. Look at the last 20 years. There's booms and busts. We had the crash in the United States, 2008, 9, 10. And I will tell you, well, there are a lot of people who have become very rich in real estate. But if I can shift your beliefs from worry and fear to expectation and fun, then don't go there. Find something that is really interesting and exciting for you, because that will create the financial freedom for you.
Yeah, because see, I am heavily into spirituality, and the principle says the same. So, whatever you keep on thinking, you keep on attracting exactly the same thing. If you keep on worrying and if you have fear, then universe thinks, "Oh, you like that." So, universe gives more and more of that. But instead of that, if you shift the beliefs and if you just think possibility, then universe gives you that. So it's totally means in alignment in what you are teaching. Absolutely. I want to
Yep.
know more about your membership because you mentioned it couple of times. So will you please elaborate more on that, because that sounds very interesting.
Yeah, so I do one-on-one coaching, I do group coaching, and I have a membership I started last year, which the idea is to move people from wherever they are right now towards financial freedom as quickly as possible. I've recorded 7 hours worth of videos and basically put all the content that I've created over the last 5 years into the membership. And what's really great, for I had no idea. It's been up about a year, right? I recorded the videos and I started asking people to join. So it's been about a year since last September of 2021. And members have already manifested, if we include 2 members that just joined in the last 3 weeks, almost $1 million.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so one member who just joined 3 weeks ago manifested almost $300,000 in the last 3 weeks, which is
Wow.
just mind blowing, right? So, and people ask me, "How is this happening?" And I say, "Look, you don't have to know the how, right? Don't get bogged down in cursed hows," as my mentor Mike Dooley would say. You don't have to know the how. You just have to think about your life post the manifestation, right? How would it feel to manifest $250,000? And what would you do with it? And maybe start researching the charities you would give. So, think about where would you give 10% of that 250,000 and start researching them. So acting as if, so I teach acting as if in the membership, right? So we go through each of the 9 money rules in the membership, and we go through all of the concepts in about affirmations, about manifesting, so that people have specific tasks that they do each month. We have accountability partners and we have a reward system. So members could actually win 3 months of free coaching from me,
Oh,
which
wow.
is that's $7,500, and they're only paying $59 a month. So that's, if you pay it monthly, it's around $720. If you pay up front, it's $649 US dollars, and you get access to the potential to win over 10 times that by a reward system. And so that makes it fun. It gamifies it. It makes the whole Money Miracles membership fun. You meet with your accountability partner as much as you want. It could be once a month, twice a month, just to keep yourself on track. And then I actually go live twice a month to answer questions. Anything to do with the membership, anything to do with money or affirmations or manifesting or investing. And we also have a really powerful meditation that I've recorded in the membership called the Abundance Meditation, which I think that alone is worth the price, because it shifted people's energy. People have listened to that, and within, believe it or not, within hours have manifested money. So I'm not, again, I don't know exactly how this works. I do know everything is energy, and I do know about the law of attraction. So when you're thinking more abundant thoughts and you're spending more time on abundance and prosperity rather than thinking about lack and scarcity, then that you're attracting that into your life. So that's kind of the very high level. But if you ask me, how did this guy manifest $300,000? It just happened.
No, but I really like the idea. Start thinking about the charities where you can give your 10%. Oh my goodness, that will shift everybody's beliefs, because when you have money, you become a giver. When you
Yes.
don't have money, you are a taker, and means that's not the ideal position to be in, because everybody likes to be a giver. But when you
Right.
have
So
abundance, you can give, right? And
and that one of the things we talk about in the membership right in the beginning is acting as if. So think about ways you could act as if. You can research the charity that's acting as if, right? Okay, I just manifested $250,000. I'm going to give $25,000 away. Let's research charities and see which one resonates with me the most. Maybe I even go and visit them and see their locations and actually do some due diligence and check them out before the money comes in. So there are many ways you can do to act as if the money's already here. Say you want to go to the Maldives, right? You want to join me and a co-facilitator in 2024 at the island of Maldives to learn about infinite peace and prosperity. So research it, see how long the flight's going to be. And, maybe you want to take a couple of different flights. Maybe you want to go from New York to London and then London to the Maldives, or maybe you want to stop off in India. That's not too far, right? So how long is the flight from JFK to Delhi? New York to Delhi. You can do acting as if, and you say, okay, well, how much, okay, they're going to have it on Maui, one of the islands in the Maldives. Check out how much the resorts are, and say, okay, well, it's going to be a 4-day retreat. They're going to subsidize it. It's normally X, and they're probably going to charge us, half of X.
oh,
So you
wow.
can do all, yeah, of course. So you can do all that, and maybe even look at the excursions. They're going to be there for 4 days. We'll take an extra day, and maybe we'll go jet skis or snorkeling or scuba diving. What is our 1-day excursion? Maybe we'll just take a boat ride. So this is all acting as if. You're putting yourself into the position as if you're already there. It's a very powerful technique. The other thing I teach in the membership is visualizing. Visualizing is a very powerful technique. I recommend doing it 3 to 5 minutes every day. And there's 6 powerful steps. I'll give the viewers the 6 steps from the membership. 1 is to pick a time. 2 is to pick a place. So you want to pick a time, not like right after you wake up in the morning, because you go right back to sleep. right? And you don't want to do it right before you go to sleep. You may fall asleep, and you don't want to do it in bed, right? So maybe it's like 8 in the morning on your couch sitting up, right? That's 1 and 2. 3 is to pick the amount of time, say 3 to 5 minutes. 4 is to write down dreams and desires before you actually do the visualization. Write down 3 or 4 or 5 different dreams and desires, and so and in detail, right? So you want to go to the island of the Maldives. You want to think about the place, what it's going to look like. Are you going to have one of these cabins right on the water? Is it going to have a jacuzzi and pool? Is it going to have jacuzzi, pool, and a slide going right into the water? You know, like really think specifics. Are you going to have the maid as well? You know, the butler helping you out or not? Right. So really get into the details. And then step 5 may be the most important. So the 6 steps, step 5 may be the most important. It is from Wayne Dyer's book, Wishes Fulfilled. He said, make your future dream a present reality by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Make your future dream a present reality by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So if you could feel the feeling of being there, right? You're lying out on the lounge chair, right? And you're like, oh my God, this is awesome. Look at those turquoise waters. I am so grateful Joel created this course so I could be here and be at this retreat, and I am living my dream life. And you're feeling it. You're feeling gratitude and happiness and passion and joy while you're doing the visualization. And then step 6 is to picture yourself in the visualization. I have a hard time with this. Don't worry about it. Everything with grace and ease. If you can't look down, like having an out of body experience, it's okay. I have a hard time with that. So those are the 6 steps of visualizing. Really, really important. Step 5, to feel the feeling, right? So we talk about visualization. It's a critical part of manifesting, but that's just one of the 9, right? There's 8 other different ways you can manifest real money. And if visualization, you don't really get it, you close your eyes and you can't see anything and you're having a hard time, I say everything with grace and ease, don't do it. You know, find something else that resonates with you.
I know, because many people, actually, I heard that they put the photo of the car which they wanted, and basically they even went and test drove the car before buying. And when they went to the dealer, they were looking at different color, but they ended up buying exactly the car which was there on their refrigerator. So
Yes.
visualization is so important. It really works. It totally works. I can give you examples after examples and totally resonate with you whatever you are saying. But
Yes.
who can join the membership? Is it open for everyone, or it is only there is qualification, or
No qualification. Actually, somebody asked me last year when I just started it, do you need to be a millionaire? Like,
oh yeah.
no. This is open for everyone. So it's open in September of 2022. We'll open it again in January of 2023. The reason why I don't keep it open all year long is because we have groups of people who I want to have accountability partners, and we want to take them through the 6 stages together. So you have a whole group learning together, you feel supported, not just because right now we have people who joined a year ago and they've manifested $200,000, and they've moved close to a financial freedom right away. So you want to have people who are all on the same level, progressing similarly. And so that's why I open it up a few times a year and support them. And then, so it's, like I said, it's $59 a month. It's very low price, $2 a day. The idea is I don't want money or time to be an obstacle towards financial freedom, right? It should be available to everyone anywhere in the world. You know, it's the one really great thing I don't really talk about is the platform is so user friendly that you can actually be watching these videos on your phone anywhere in the world. And there are exercises. So eventually you'd probably want to download the exercise attached to the video and actually do the exercise. But just watching videos, you can do that. People have told me, oh, I'm doing my laundry, I'm watching the Money Miracles videos, or I'm making dinner, for my family, and I'm watching the videos. I'm like, it's awesome.
Yeah, because I was going through your profile and I read about happy habits. I say, wow, that is really interesting. So, what are the happy habits?
Yeah, so rule number 3 of the 9 money rules is, can happiness buy you money? Right. And so what I found out when I was managing my hedge fund and had a really big, terrible lost millions of dollars in one day for my investors. In fact, in one day, I lost $600,000 of my own money. Can you imagine losing $600,000 of your own money? I was in pain, but it was more because I was in pain because of the millions of dollars I lost of my investors' money, because these were the people who had entrusted me with
Oh,
their
yeah.
money. And I was like, oh, I'm a failure. I'm a complete, and I didn't take the normal route to hedge fund manager. A lot of people work at investment banks. Their family has a lot of money. I didn't go that route. So, I had these thoughts in my head, complete imposter, just this imposter syndrome. Like that day, I was like, oh, so much pain, and I'm an imposter. What am I doing? I thought I knew how to do this, but clearly not. And all those negative thoughts started going in my head. So I don't know why I put on an uplifting song called "Ooh Child" by the Five Stair Steps. Ooh child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh child, things are gonna get brighter someday. And I listened to this song and realized that I was actually literally crying on the train when this happened, when I got the news how bad the day was going to be. And so that song made me stop crying. And so throughout that day, I would put on different uplifting songs. I didn't want my colleagues to see me crying. And so I realized that there are things that I can do in my life to create happiness, unconditional happiness, my happy habits. So I started making a list and started doing more and more of those things in July of 2015 when this happened. So I made a list, like, for me, uplifting songs, or playing games with my daughters, or going for a jog, or getting out in nature, going for a walk, exercising. So I realized that these things changed my feelings from sadness to joy. And anybody can do this. So, and if you notice, those things don't cost money, right? Those things don't cost money. It's, spending time with your family, that doesn't cost money. Being out in nature doesn't cost money. Going for a run outside, exercising, these things don't cost money, right? So, and so you don't have to spend money listening to an uplifting song. Nowadays on YouTube, you can listen to any song, right? As long as, well, I guess you have to have a phone or a computer, but that's already sunk cost. So almost everything that can create unconditional happiness is no cost involved. So I recommend everyone who's watching to make a list, so that when you start feeling not so happy about your money situation, you could say, okay, I'll just put on my song, or do a meditation, or visualize, or play with my dog or cat, or go for a mani-pedi. Now that may cost some money, but
It's
go for
minor.
a
Yeah.
massage,
Yeah.
right? You can spend a little. I actually teach my members to do a splurge once a month. So once a month, create some unconditional happiness with the mani-pedi, right? So, but
So,
make a list, and it's so important to have that list, so that when you're not feeling so great, I actually have a 2-hour morning routine, and most of the things I do in my 2-hour morning routine, I'm not telling everybody to do a 2-hour morning routine, but are things that create unconditional happiness in my life. So those are my happy habits.
absolutely. So, in closing, what affirmations my audience can use to create real money? Just in closing, just summarize it.
Yeah, so affirmations are so critical. In the membership, we teach how to do affirmations the right way. And you may say, affirmations the right way? Yes, there are wrong ways to do affirmations. So I am a money magnet. right? I am are the two most powerful words in the English language. So say them out loud with emotion and put your name in them. I, Joel Solomon, am a money magnet, right? So that's a big tip. Most people, and if you and don't just say it to yourself, don't say it like very low. You know, that's not helpful. Lucrative opportunities always come my way. Lucrative opportunities always come my way. So
Energy, yes.
yes.
Enthusiasm is God within. Yes, absolutely.
And you know, the sound is a frequency. So saying it out loud, you're creating a vibration out into the universe. If you're putting it in your head, you are creating another vibration, but may not be quite as powerful.
Thank you. Really, really appreciate. And within half an hour, you cannot cover everything but still we got the tips. But if you want more details, just take a look at his membership site, because $59 per month is really nothing. Means if someone is manifesting 300K in just couple of days, I think he's covered for whole life, right, with his payment. So why not? So we cannot cover everything in 30 minutes, but there are more resources available by Joel. We'll be putting all the information in the description, but please take a look at it and use for your advantage, because this channel is designed for that. We want to provide you the resources so that you can take charge of your life. And Joel is he is the pro creating financial independence. Who doesn't want financial independence? Because majority of our life we are spending creating money. So if someone is giving a shortcut, why not to use it? Thank you, Joel. We really, really appreciate you coming over here, sharing all your money secrets. Yeah, means you say you are no longer money manager. Yeah, you may not be having that particular title, but I really feel you are helping people in each and every area. And money is just one area, but you are helping in many other areas. Their mindset, their prosperity thinking in every possible area. And that is helping in every area, because it is helping becoming better human being. It is developing better relationships. Everything means it is just upgrading their life. Why not? So
Absolutely.
yeah, means whatever gift we got, it's actually gift from God, but what we become is our gift to God. So this is amazing. We really appreciate you coming over here, sharing your secrets, and we just can't wait to attend your upcoming retreat 2024 Maldives. Yeah, I will be there for sure. Every
Awesome.
morning I will be telling myself I'll be there. Okay. Thank you, Joel. We really,
Thank you
really
so much for
appreciate it.
having me. Appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.